Hi folks, Dave, the man from the East, the solver of Forrest, Fenn's poem and treasure hunt. Somebody's not getting the 200-foot video that I just put out, and I'm going to kind of explain a little bit as quick as I can what he means by that, because Forrest said that these people have been within 200 feet. Searchers have been within 200 feet. I'll put that up right here. Okay. He says people have solved the first 3 clues. The 4th one is the one that he's not sure of who's solved and who's not. And I'm going to let you know because of what I've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. As I've explained in my other videos, if you look at clue number 4, okay, from there, it's no place for the meek. Now, my explanation of there is Palisade Sill, where he hid the treasure chest at that cross next to the parking lot. Now, he's saying some searches have been, a lot of people search Palisade Sill. I did for years, a couple of years I was searching Palisade Sill in front of it, all around it. The big brown rock that's up there, other people think that was the home of Brown. The home of Brown is Eagle's Nest, up above, 8.3 miles away from Palisade Sill marker. 8.3, folks. That's the more than 8.25. If you haven't gotten that, that's in there. But as far as the 4th clue that he was wondering if people have gotten, it is pinpointing Palisade Sill, as in all my other clues that I put out there. Now, the person that's asking me about the 200-foot, this pretty much goes out to you. Because for me to sit there and text it to you is just not going to happen. That from there, it's no place for the meek. The no place for the meek is the mountain man area with the big mountain man face that's right on the other side of Palisade Sill, 1,000 feet or whatever it is away. But that 200-foot comment, he says it in the book, and I put those pictures up. He says within 200 feet. That's your clue. But that sign had the 200 feet under it at Clear Creek with the arrow pointing down the canyon. It's only a hint and clue. It's not that critical. People have been within 12 feet of the treasure chest and didn't even know it because they were parked in the parking lot there where the cross was. I'm just letting you know that 4th clue, many people had the first 3, and you folks that searched Palisade Sill, congratulations. I'm telling you right now, you were right in your right search area for the canyon, but you had to figure out how directly to pinpoint where you needed to search in Cimarron Canyon. And that line right there, clue number 4, pinpoints it. That's why he was so adamant. I'm not sure who's solved like the 4th clue. That's it. That's the 4th clue. From there. Just like at the beginning, as I've gone alone in there. That's the word people miss. Why he said give it to a child to read, because they're going to pick up on it. Maybe they won't right away, but a child would pick up on that correlation with the there to finalize your search area. That you had to search Palisade Sill. I'm telling you, folks, I can't wait till Jack's clues come out. Or not Jack's clues. I'm hearing now that Jack said he didn't solve it. He doesn't have a solve. This whole thing is a cover-up for them, what they're trying to do, to take away from my solve. I'm telling you folks right now, if you look into my videos, you will see, eventually you will see the connections of how this all works out and how they line up. And it's perfect. It's genius. It's funny. It's disheartening because if you miss it, you're not going to see the full picture. But I'm trying to explain it the best that I can for people to understand that 4th clue was critical for you finding the search area, because the other clues were just the rest of the map and then explanations on how to get the treasure chest in that search area. When you realize what the true blaze was, how it was hidden, and when you find it in the rest of the map that takes you down to that cross specifically, and he says it, those clues will precisely bring you to where the treasure chest was. My clues do. And when whoever says they solved this other thing in Wyoming or wherever the hell they're going to come up with, because they may even change that. All they're doing is trying to cover up their lies. And the news media and everybody else, and this guy that just put the book out in 48 hours, you guys are chasing a false god here. And Jack is taking credit for someone else's solve. Well, again, like I said, I just heard that he doesn't have a solve. You people are going to realize that the crap that's come out already is all false. You'll see. Just look into it. That's all I'm asking you to do. Look into it. And you will see it lining up. And as it lines up, it gets even more intriguing and more intriguing. At some point, there's going to be a turning point where enough people have seen this and go, holy mackerel, this is the true solve. I'm putting it out there, folks. That's why I've offered what I've offered. And please, call me up on it. But you can't just say, hey, I got 9 clues solved. Put some facts behind it, like I did. Put 10 different ways to Sunday why something lines up with something else. I want to hear what Jack's postmarks are. I've got Devil's Mailbox with all the correlations in the book that pinpoint Devil's Mailbox from Palisades Sill parking area where you see it. The quote where he says she was staring out the window like she was waiting for the postman. That's a perfect correlation. He's on the window at Palisades Sill. It's a windowsill, Palisades Sill. There's a correlation. I'm going to get way too long in this video than I don't want. I wanted to make that statement of the 200-foot searcher. Forrest was just talking about people were within 200 feet. It's just a connection with the sign and with the quote in the book. And as far as everybody taking it so far out of proportion, I heard somebody say at one point somebody was within 12 feet of it. And I have a feeling it was Cynthia Meacham that searched Palisades Sill. And she probably parked in that upper parking lot and told Forrest, and he said, oh, if the person knew she was within 12 feet of the treasure, she would have flipped out. Personally, I believe that. And Cynthia could probably tell me, yes, I was there. No, I wasn't there. Either way, there's going to be a lot that's going to end up coming out when all of this is finished. And hopefully you folks can see it. Because at some point when this does transfer over and this real story comes out and the movies or book or somebody says, take down your videos because you're putting out all the true information, we want to save it for the movie. You folks are the ones that are going to have known what this is and how it was solved first. I swear to God, folks, you don't see it yet, but eventually the truth has to prevail. So when this other solve that somebody else that Jack knows comes out, you're gonna realize this doesn't make sense, and I'm gonna call him on it. So be ready, folks. I hope you have a great day. I'm going to go get my hair cut right now. And I'll see you next time on the next video. Till then, I am the man who solved Forrest Fenn's poem. And I will take the crap from it because I let the thing get away. But if you want the true, actual solve, folks, this is it. I can answer every single question. And the whole poem is done in order. And you won't see another solve on the poem for the 9 clues as I have. And I've even reconstructed it a little bit to make it a little bit more understandable. So, all right, I'm going to end this video. It's gone on too long. Thank you. Keep watching. Have a great day. Stay safe. Until next time, Dave, man from the East.